Hidden Golem Games.
Alrighty, we are back with another MTGO Vintage Cube League. Once again, the new MTGO Vintage Cube should be exciting. And we have a Mox Sapphire, so that's pretty easily what we're taking here. It's a little bit, we're losing on some cards. There's a Mana Vault, there's a Reanimate. Maybe I take Mox Sapphire, get some artifactsy stuff, wheel the Nettle Cyst. Ooh. But this is a pretty stacked pack. I'll probably get the deck something decent here. Maybe a Deluge. Maybe, Nettlecyst is below Deluge, I feel. 2 reanimation cards. But yeah, take the Mox Sapphire. Be happy for power. We don't complain about power. Ooh. And now this is an interesting situation. I once again find myself... Dang, the wind is really blowing the doors of my house today. I once again find myself in the, do I take a fetch land, or do I take an artifact card dilemma? A classic dilemma after taking a Mox first pick. And I think I'm going to take Urza Saga. It's such a strong card. It's just good in most decks, especially once you have something to get that's good. And especially like if I get counter spells, blue deck with counter spells, Urza Saga's good. It's good in artifact deck. It's just good all the time. It's very rare you get an Urza Saga and you're like, man, this Urza Saga is not that good. So I'm gonna take that and be happy. Okay, Dark Depths, Zeranorb, land stuff, Tidebinder, Underground Sea. I could just take Underground Sea. Artifact decks don't tend to want to play black as much. Wrath of God also there as a consideration. But I think I'm still going to take C. There's that Deluge that might wheel. I think it's in the sort of pack of cards there that are a little bit below, like the Fetches and the Reanimate and the Mana Vault. Like, it's just one step down. It might not, but it could. And if it does, I'd be happy to take a blue-black control deck with just an Urza Saga in it. So I'll grab that. And now we're going to take Urza. We've already got his Saga. Mine as well. Bring the man home. Such a good card. And we've got a great setup to take it. Blue Duel, Blue Mox. I didn't even talk about the fact this is a Blue Mox. That's a blessing, too. Blue Mox. The other consideration, maybe, is like Teferi. But it's not real. It's not like a... Like, that's... You should think about it for a second before you just snap up the Urza, but then you go, no, the Urza was correct. I have no reason to need Teferi here. I'm not protecting combo or anything. Take the Fallen Shell, we just pivot to ninjas. No, but I think I'm going to take Urza's Bauble. Just having artifacts is good. Talon Gates is also interesting, but it's way less good here. It's interesting. Not really down for Douthie here. There was a Bring to Light one pack ago, in case that wheels. Remember, Velky's here is good, but I'm going to take Urza's Bauble. Ooh, get out of here. There's Wasteland, or there's Paradoxical Outcome. I'm up on Paradoxical Outcome. I was very low on it. I was very much like, I don't know why Paradoxical Outcome's in here. And then I made a deck that made it work. And I sort of see the vision. I was having a hard time seeing it being like a high value card in the cube, but I think it's in a similar state to like the Keys in a non-max power cube, where the Keys, they have some good synergy, but they're not game winning on their own. They're game winning with Mana Vault in the max power cube. But I'm going to take Paradoxical Outcome and hope to wheel Mere Battlesphere. People don't take that one super highly. There's a Wasteland, which my gut instincts want me to take. Oh, I thought it crashed for a second. And I'm going to take Karn of the -2. Its uptake is also quite good, don't get me wrong, but it's the classic thing is you play this card and you immediately down ticket on your card struct, right? That's the classic maneuver. Yeah, I'm gonna take Karn here. There's a Cauldron, there's a Scrapwork Mutt for the artifact stuff. There's also a Crabomination for black artifacts things, but I'm happy just taking a Karn and doing things. General Ferris Rockrick, new addition to the cube. Very interesting. I think I'm gonna take Triplicate Titan though. I'm not worried about passing a Generous Plunder or Wall-in artifacts, because again, it's a league, so I'm not going up against any of these people necessarily. And Triplicate Titan's just a very solid card, especially if I get like Tinker or something. So, and Nettlecyst did wheel. There's also Securitron Squadron, a Talisman, an Aether Spellbomb, but I'm just going to take Nettlecyst for the sort of more aggressive line of things, I think. Yeah, this is also a funny little synergy there, but grab the Nettlecyst up. The cards I was interested in, black, didn't wheel, which I don't think is too unexpected. I'm going to take Meticulous Archive now. I think white's the color you end up wanting to be in the most in artifacts, just for like balance and Teferis and such. And Wrath of Gods, passing a ton of green here. Unless I get a good amount of fixing, I probably won't main deck Wrath of God, but it's a good card to have in a very... I mean, this is actually... It's funny, a lot of my artifacts right now are creatures, or make creatures, right? I will take Bring to Light. So it's not the best at the moment, but it's still quite good in this style of deck. Valki Bring to Light has not treated me well historically. I have had a Bring to Light in hand and been going to cast it the next turn. I'm taking Valki. Yeah, easily. And been like about to cast to go get the Valki so many times and drawn the Valki off the top. Like it's got to have happened at least 5-6 times now. For those who don't know, with Bring to Light, you cast the card. It's not like Cascade where you have to cast the side that is low enough mana value with MDFCs. So what you do is you get to pay 2 mana. We'll take Botanical Sanctum, speaking of Bring to Light. Pay 2 mana, and then you can still cast the 7 mana Tibalt side of Valki. And then you start exiling stuff and doing shenanigans. That's a Soul Ring. I missed it for a second. That's very exciting. What do we maybe get back? Maybe get back Expedition Map if we get an Academy. Ooh, maybe Time Spiral. Time Spiral is also quite good. But Expedition Map probably will come back. I'll bring it up every time I see it. Love to see Amped Raptor in the cube. Oculus is interesting. I like that one. Chain of Smog combo being part of the lower power cube is cool as well. But I'm going to grab a Soul Ring and love that. And that makes Paradoxical Outcome even better than it was. And it was already pretty good in this deck. Okay. I could take Rafine's Tower. I could take just Miscalc, which is what I'm going to take. I like having counter spells in this kind of deck. I just like having the option to counter my opponent's stuff. You know what counter spells do. I like having the ability to disrupt on turns where I'm not making huge plays. Especially when the deck's not quite as explosive. If I get an Academy, I'm less huge on like needing counter spells. Still having a counter spell or two is quite valuable just to even make your opponents play around it. This is an interesting one. I could take Tamiyo. Tamiyo's fun. Tamiyo's good if I'm going to be doing Bring to Light stuff. Just because it's similar colors, they both care about being able to like tutor stuff up from my deck. This one directly tutors. This one sort of just digs for stuff. Can dig for an Upheaval. This one can't get Upheaval, sadly. But I think I'm just going to take Sink... Or do I take Reprieve? Right now, it's Sink into Stupor or Reprieve. Sink into Stupor is good because it's just a land. Reprieve is good because it's a much better card. And then Hope to Wheel Seachrome. Yeah, I'm going to take Reprieve and Hope to Wheel Seachrome. Now is Windswept Heath, which makes getting to play a little bit of white a lot easier. There's also Stock Up. Stock Up is quite potent. If you've been following Vintage at all, it's seeing a lot of Vintage play. It's seeing appearances, it's making appearances in Legacy right now too. It's a very good card. Also in Standard. It's because it's legal in every format. It's kind of seeing play everywhere. But I'm just going to take Windswept. Maybe get back one of the blue cards. Probably not. If I get back Baleful Master, I could consider playing that. Or Shieldred's Edict. That's a late Minskin Boo. That's a too late Minskin Boo. But I can't take it. Which is rough. It's also a late Library. This pack must have been stacked. So, considerations. Library, Senseis, Days. Mm-hmm. Days I'd like more in a more controlling deck. I think I'm going to take Senseis, actually. I've got a lot of like acceleration right here. I've got an Urza Saga, I can go grab it. Lets me do stuff with my mana. Another cheap artifact to fuel Paradoxical Outcome and other things. There's Candelabra. There's Pest Infestation, which is a great thing to do with a lot of mana. Now this pack is also has multiple things I want. I'm not going to take Candelabra. I think there's a good chance it will. So it's between, for me, really Subtlety, Pest Infestation, No More Lies. Pest Infestation is if I want to try to play this green for the Bring to Light. I still don't know if I want to do that. I don't love that combination of cards. Anyone I know? No. I'm less on the Bring to Light. Now that I have more white sources, I could maybe play Wrath. I've got Reprieve. I kind of want to just be blue-white. I kind of just want to take Subtlety. Free counter spells are great. Oh, and I can take Narset. Get out of here, Triplicate Titan. I can take Narset now for a wheel or two. Yeah. Let's just take Pentad or Mindstone. I've got a lot of synergy around having lots of artifacts in place, so just taking artifacts is good. But I'm going to take Narset. I think the upside on that is high enough. And I take Dismember. This is way too late for Dismember. This card is insane. Take Dismembers. It should be like a very high pick for you. It goes in your deck no matter what, especially early. Now I'm going to take Map. This is a Haywire Might to get off as a Saga, but Map's just so good. Yeah. I'm putting it here because if I don't get like Academy or something, I don't 1,000% know I'll play it. Sure. Free Sink into Stupor. I'm not going to complain about that. And a free Baleful Mastery that I might play if I end up playing black. I'm not getting the Rafine's Tower at this point. I'm not getting Rafine or his tower. I wouldn't play a Rafine. Just to be clear, I was just making a little pun there, little joke. Waterlog Grove I'll take. Not really a pun. Savine's Wreck is an interesting combo also with Tamiyo if I had taken the Tamiyo. That's the sort of thing I see in Canlander a lot. I've also seen some stuff with Savine's Wreck and Tamiyo and Legacy. Not sure about Vintage. Again, I don't follow Vintage quite as closely as I follow Legacy and Modern and stuff. Not that it's a bad format, it's just a little different than what I expect. This has been going great. Urza, Karn, 2 pieces of power, Mox Diamond, or I take 4th Earrings. Oh, shit. 4th is so busted. I don't have any red fixing. I'm just take Mox Diamond. Play it smart. There's a Raugrin I could maybe wheel. Oh, 4th is such a good win condition. No, I'm going to take Mox Diamond. 4th is such a good win condition when you have all this fast mana, but I think taking another piece of fast mana to be able to accelerate out like an Urza or something. Still got that Triplicate Titan in case I find Tinker. That would be awesome. Would love to find Tinker. Yeah. Anything else I'm specifically looking for besides just good cards? Yeah, I guess there is. I only know I'm specifically looking for Mystic Confluence or Fractured Identity, hoping to will Coveted or Coalition. That's how that's happening. Do I want Mystic Confluence? Or do I want... I'm going to take Fractured. I don't think I take Fractured enough. It's not perfect, but it can just be so busted. I've already got a little bit of counterspell interaction, and there's Balance. Also, I could take Chrome Mox and hope to wheel Balance, which is what I'm going to do. I get that Balance is insanely broken, but I just think There's a good chance I wheel it, or I get like a talisman back, even if I don't. And Chromox is just so good. Can we get out of here for extra identity? Thank you. I'm gonna take Chromox there. There's Broadside. Wow. And there's Hull Breacher. Okay, I'm gonna take Hull Breacher. I didn't get Time Twister back. I might not get a wheel, but I'm gonna take Hull Breacher and just see what I can see. Maybe I get Relic back. If not, maybe Revoker. Time Twister. Well, I didn't get Time Spiral back. Sorry, Time Twister, Time Twister, Time Twister, Time Twister, Time Twister. Time Twister. Who are we waiting for? Okay. Wheel of Fortune. We're in for that. I know I was just complaining about not having red fixing, but with Hull Breacher and Narset, I see the Grim. The Grim's amazing. I need to take the Wheel of Fortune. Underground Sea. I'm not playing you or any black cards. I do have one piece of red fixing, kind of. Okay, well, we will see. I have two more new picks. Maybe there's an academy in one of those. You guys think? You guys think there's an academy? Yuck. To be frank with you, yuck. I'm gonna take Relic. Still the Aether Spark. I don't hate the Aether Spark. But I'm gonna take Relic. I think having Graveyard Interaction is important. Cheap artifacts are important, especially with Nettlecyst, Karn, and Urza. High Tide. It's Teferi or Cryptic Command here, I think. And I think it's just gonna be Teferi. Did you guys know I'm actually playing a Super Friends deck? I think the Jetmirs is gone, which is really unfortunate. I'm gonna play Sunbaked. Yeah, that was the Jetmirs pack. Oh, I'll take Thieving Skydiver against blue. Okay, we do have Coalition Relic. I'm gonna take it over the Mightstone and Weakstone, just because I want mana fixing, even though I think Mightstone and Weakstone is a better card in the Artifacts deck. This gives me 3 red sources. Balance came back. That's big. That actually gets gotten. Windswept Heath can get that, so I'm gonna take it. Delayed Blast Fireball synergizes with Bring to Light. No, I'm gonna just take Blightsteel, I guess. Yeah, that's Ollie. Really messing up the sneak attack player to the right of me. How many lands is this? This is currently minus 1, 2, 3. I count these two each as half a land. So 8 lands. I need 2 more playables. Oh, High Tide. Guys, High Tide and Turnabout are playable in 2025 Cube. We should put them in the Moto Cube, everybody. People will play them. They'll be good cards. I'm lying to your face. Right now, I'm just telling blatant lies. And 1, 2, 3 white sources. Yuck. Play Scrapbook Mod. So it's like, do I play just Thieving Skydiver? Do I play Expedition Map? Do I play Wrath of God? So if we're counting that as a land, and that's a land, but -1. So we have 8, so we have 20, 2 more. Do you want to play 17 lands here? I could just play Scrapwork Mutt Map, just as artifacts, or do I want to play Wrath of God? Double white's really hard. I already talked about the problems with it. Let's just play Thieving Skydiver in main. Don't know why I want to give me swamps. I am going to add one mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. Yeah. Oh, and that's even one low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue, 9 blue. White, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 white. 5 white, 6 white, kind of. But I'm going to add another white in. I think the blue is good, actually. Save, and then we'll go to games. Okay. I'll see you in match 1. We got ourselves a game 1 here. I do like this hand a lot. It's got all my colors. Doesn't have double blue. Should have had that plains be an island. It could have been the other plains, I guess, but keeping this lets us have... Oh, that's a little bit fast. Let's just have an okay start. Meticulous Archive, then Urza Saga. We'll bin that. I don't need a mountain. The question is, do I Urza's Bauble, or do I hold it up for Construct size? I think I'm just going to save it for Construct size. I'm going to play it out for balancing. Ooh, a little bit of lag. I'm going to play it out so I can balance and hit them for more cards in hand, hopefully. My hope is they just play, like, one thing next turn. They don't super, like, vomit out their hand, because that would be bad for me. Next turn, they play a land the bone thing. They go down to 4 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3. I actually have more cards in them. That's not great. I mean, unless they play out of, like, creature, in which case it's fine. I discard. Something. Oh, if they just activate Usher, though, I don't mind that at all. Boast. Okay. Now we get into the... Ooh, subtlety. Now we get into the do we... We're done with Theon Saga. Casting out that. If I balanced right now, they would lose their board and no cards in hand. Yeah, I'm going to just cast a 2-mana removal spell on that. And, like, it's... Yes, there's a possibility it could do more if I held it. But I think in future turns, I'm just going to be wanting to activate Saga. Can you imagine Balance Psychic Frog? Balance is restricted in Vintage. Yeah. That's a cool... I haven't had an Esper deck that's doing Balance Psychic Frog things yet. Be a neat deck to see. Be a neat deck to see. So next turn, I'm just going to make an Urza Saga token. Make an Urza Saga token. Go get probably Sapphire. I should not be F6 right now. What am I doing? They strip mine the Urza Saga. Okay, that does significantly mess up my plans. That sucks. A lot. Wow. You ever just have free counter magic and you F6 sometimes, and you realize halfway through the turn, you're like, oh shit, let me hit F5. I do it sometimes. Like right now. And I go, damn, that's a foolish thing to do. But we'll see how this goes. Just do it. Whoa, hits the archive. I guess that denies... Okay, if I top deck a Mox or a Soul Ring, life is great. Oh, I can also get a Soul Ring. Now I'm lagging. Everybody's lagging. I don't think it's an internet problem. I mean, it's just Empty Joe's been doing this. Oh, I actually am going to bauble now, then. Because I want more chance of hitting Soul Ring or... Okay, I didn't. That's a little sad. That Commercial District. Oh, no, I should have played out Plains. Maybe it didn't see. Nope, it did. Okay. Put that into Graveyard. Card advantage. It was actually the best play because it generated card advantage. No, that was a big mistake. Not holding up Reprieve here is a big mistake. I will be the first to admit that. Next turn, I'm going to float 1. You'll get... Well, it depends on what happens. If I have to pitch Narset to counter a play here, like if this is an Adeline or something. Cathar Commando. Yeah. I just think that they're gonna blow up Saga before he has a chance to go get something. Where do they put it? Oh yeah, I can't see my deck like this. Well, shit. I should have taken a screenshot. I should always do that. I know I can see the little, like, annoying deck tab thing there. I guess I can show all my targets. Let's look. Relic, Top, Soul Ring, Sapphire, and then 2 things I don't want to get. Okay. Top, okay. But I'm gonna get to cast out Coalition Relic, which I think is good enough. My opponent is also commenting on the lag. I get Soul Ring. Play a Plains. Because what I'd like to do is tap Coalition Relic to put a counter on it, not use it to pay for Reprieve, which is why I'm not playing on an island. I know I have I know I have double blue and I don't have any double white right now. They can cast it again if I Reprieve it, but I'm still gonna Reprieve it. And then I get the Moxen. Ooh, Portable Hole, okay. That's different. They would have taken out both of these? Yeah, that would have been bad. Put a charge counter on. Wow, that's so bad. I'll make blue. I should have made red. Oh no, I can still tap for red. I'm gonna cast a Scrapwork Mutt. Top. I mean, okay. Top's not awful. We still have pretty decent mana despite them tearing our mana apart. Strip Mine, Portable Hole on another thing. And my Urza Saga gets stacked to itself. Like, they really attacked my mana base. And if they didn't, I would have been dominating the game, I think, but flip my keyboard off my desk almost. What are we gonna hit with it? My hope is they target Senses Divining Top. I think you just have to sack it now to hit Coalition Relic. Yeah, we'll add that, and we'll spin top. Holy shit, we're gonna lose. Okay. Put the fetch land on top to shuffle. Crack this immediately. Get a Plains. Spin top. Unless Paradox comes in instant and I just messed that up. But I can always just respin. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, pass. They don't have a big threatening thing to play. They do have 3 cards in hand. Which is a little unfortunate. 2 cards. Adeline. Lurrus. Oh, Lurrus is devastating. They just cast out Cathargamino again. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, yeah, they kind of had the perfect answers each moment, which, like, damn. Mono white. Disruption. I draw this. Hold priority. Never mind. I think my only chance is to do that. That's good against Loris. Oh, I should have done this post wheel. If I can crack it. Post. Did I ever play land this turn? I didn't. I'm going to play out of land. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we have a route back into this now, but they also have a fresh 7. They just killed so many cards of mine. I mean, they kill Max Sapphire with the Cathar Commander after hitting me for 9. I'm just dead. I eat the bin. An opportunity to kill Cathar Commander while it's in bin, though. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I just lose this. They're just going to keep playing out of Cathar Commando and tear my whole deck apart. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to keep a hand that... I mean, I don't know if I can play beat this type of hand again. Five mana? 6 mana? 6 mana. What's 6 mana that they can have in their deck and want to play? I get that for Loris. Game 2. You got it. Wrath of God comes in. Paradoxical Outcome's a little slow. Galvanic Blast is probably good. Especially over scrap work. Yeah. If they have another draw like that though, I can't beat that. That is a perfectly positioned hand to just tear my deck apart. And not hitting the I mean, I don't know. I think hitting the Saga was probably correct there. I mean, unless they had the portal and we're like, okay, we're just gonna portal whatever it goes and gets. But so they wanted to blow it up. Oh no, okay, so they had that because they had the Cathar Commander to blow up the Saga. Yeah, no. I like their play. I think that if I don't play around it very aptly, play around it. I didn't even really play around it. If I don't disrupt that play, what did I do? I reprieved it. I subtletyed it and I reprieved it. I don't know if that subtlety was correct. I think it probably was, but it felt bad despite that. Here we go. Now we're on the play. Yes, we'll keep this on the play. It's a turn 2 Karn. Island portable. I mean, not island. Plains portable. No. Okay, I like that a lot. Mountain. Don't mana tithe me. I'm going to -2 twice and then start up picking Karn, I think. Just to establish a board presence. Ooh, interesting. So I attack here. They might have like a Cathar Commando at the end of turn. I'm gonna just play out of Plains, not play out Sacred Stupor. It's gotta be Cathar Commando, right? That would be the worst. For those of you that don't know, Thalia can just kill tokens. And that's not acceptable right now. Especially because it would also kill Karn. It would kill Token, kill Karn. Like, that needed to get counterspelled. So heavily. Just need to get dealt with. Skyclave, kill Karn. Oh, please let me hit wheel. Balance, okay. I'm gonna hold one back and just swing for 4. Keep Narset alive, be able to dig for wheel one more time. Hit a blue source or hit a red source? Ooh, cast out a Loran. Okay, blow up my alive construct. Cool. Hit Narset. You don't kill Narset, but hit Narset. Stop her from activating. Yeah, I respect it. One, two, three, four. I lose 1 land. They discard 4 cards and lose a creature. I did that wrong, by the way. Oh my god. Look at the top 3 cards in my library. Whoa. Thick. So we'll pay 3. We'll do that. I will Wheel of Fortune now. They get 1 card. There's the Hull Breacher. I could dismember Thieving Skydiver to keep Narset up. I actually think I just play out top. And I can spin on their end step. And if I need to, I can also dig for subtlety. That's pretty cool to be able to dig for subtlety. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this position. Ajani and Adeline. Oh, buddy. That's probably a concession. Actually, I think it's in a video that some people have probably seen. I don't remember who was recording. No, it's probably LSV. Yeah. I faithless looting into a Narset the other day. And just, like, wasn't thinking about the Narset. It's like... Because it's the situation where if you're already in such a bad position, where you go, I just need to dig for anything, it doesn't matter. And you're not thinking about the board state, because you're like, my hand doesn't solve anything. Cast this card that maybe gets me to something to solve it. And then you realize that you've just hymned the Torok yourself. With 2 cards in hand. And you're like, oh, shit. It's actually closer to a Mind Wrench. Okay, I know. But, jeez. Hymn the Torok is random cards. Mind Wrench is targeted. I don't know if it's opponent or player. Discards 2 cards unless they discard an artifact. So, the whole point is, like, you can choose what cards you discard. But I only had 2 cards in hand. So, it was like a Hymn to Torok. What could this deck do on the draw? That would be scary. I mean, Narset or Hullbreacher Wheel is great. That's a great win con. I'm glad I have that win con in the deck. The red has not felt too costly. Reprieve, and I've got Super Friend stuff. Yeah, I'll keep this. Into like an Ocelot Pride, it's bad. Okay, that's scary as hell. But not infinite scary. Do that, I'll get the Surveil Land. Interesting curve I've got here. They definitely have Ophelia. I know how they pass with Ophelia. Don't doubt me. I will keep Narset, actually. Now I'll play out Island. And just say go. Oh, they don't have Ophelia. Okay, that actually is pretty great for me, because it lets me deal with a turn 3 play here. Which they... Yes, okay. Wow. That's super special. Ooh, and I get a Chrome Mox. And I get a Balance. Ooh. What I'm gonna do... is go Mountain Go. Because I have a feeling that they're gonna play out. No, they're not gonna play Nightling. That's foolish of me. I should have played Narset and Doug. I'm not thinking straight. I'm not thinking clearly. Ooh, Strip Mine. Strip Mine my Meticulous Archive. I mean, that fucks up my Narset plans. Let's play out Hullbreacher. I mean, it doesn't fully. I could put Teferi under the Chrome Box. I could also put Narset under the Chrome Box and cast out Teferi, which is probably what I'm going to do. Why are we not playing Adeline? Okay, we are playing Adeline. Cool. Huh, Wrath of God. I can't do now if I do my plan. Oh, I don't get to do... Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Chromox. I will exile Narset, and then I'll cast out Karn. And I will down tick Karn. Oh, they're gonna exile the Construct. Okay. Yep. And then... Yeah, that's so rough. I actually am going to do something funny, though. Which is sacrifice my Hullbreacher to the gods. And save Karn. Because of this balance. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. Also coming at Karn. Blocks. Save Karn. Triplicate Titan. Okay. They don't discard any cards. They lose all land. But it really hits them on creatures. I have Triplicate Titan just in my deck. What am I doing? I do not even have an academy to do stuff with that. I just forgot to take it out. I'm going to do that on camera before I go to game 2. Because otherwise I'll forget. And that's never good. We're going to uptick Karn. Top an island. If I give me island here. Play that out. Pass turn. Alright. With the Fairy being able to come down and tuck something the same turn I down tick Karn to make a Karn Struct. I'm not in the worst position here, and also if this game just goes really long, I have, Triplicate Titan. I mean, depending on their other plays. Okay, just draw 2. That's very valid, I think. Oh, they'll say I didn't hit a land drop. Yeah, no, I'm with that then. Okay. This is pretty big for me. Well, no, before I do that. No, I should. Teferi? Uptick Teferi? Okay. Make the Karn Struct. Go to my end step, untap 2 lands. It's gonna be an... Oh! Ooh, Felia. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, rip Karn. Scion of Urza. It happens. He did a lot. He actually didn't. He drew me like 1 card. Besides that, his constructs just got eaten for free. Which sucks. I'm hoping they play out like 2 creatures here so I can Wrath of God next turn. And just keep upticking this 5 fairy. That's the hope. If I can do that and get like a good 2 for 1 or 3 for 1 here. Exile the Construct. They can also exile the Chrome Mox to deny me off mana. Which would be interesting, but this is very reliable. I get this play. I agree with this play even. That's the play I would do. 3, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more turns of getting lands. Then I get to cast Triplicate Titan. Could be good. Could be the move. Wasteland. Can't hit anything at the moment. It's not Strip Mine. I too have forgotten this before. When you come from playing Legacy where everything could be Strip Mined. Ooh, and they play an Usher. And I get to just totally wreck everything. Do they just Skull Clamp the Usher immediately, though? I hope not. I'm hoping they're like, I need to put pressure on this Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Otherwise, they just tuck my Lurrus and I can't do anything to it. Right? 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 Like, that's the 2 lens thumbs, right? Just go for the card advantage. Put it on Lurrus, in case I kill their Lurrus. Okay. I do think that changes up 1 piece of gameplay, then, which is I'm going to tuck the Skull Clamp. Play out the Relic. And Wrath. And now, there's 2 realities. There's the reality where they wasteland my Sunbaked Canyon. And there's the reality where they don't. The timelines have diverged. And if they don't, it's just play a Triplicate Titan, hope it doesn't get swordsed. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Wowzers. Okay. Well, it's very probably dead then. Put a charge counter on. Relic is pretty big, though. Oh, we have Dismember. So right now we've got 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Okay, we're just gonna play out Relic. Okay. Subtlety. Oh, so even if they, I mean, if they put the Skull Clamp on Felly and then attack, because they've dug the Skull Clamp now, I believe? Or no, maybe it's one more down. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh, I need the Chrome Box. Ooh, interesting. Paying costs. Orum's Chant. Let's get Commander. Okay. Yeah, man. Whamp, whamp. Attack. The movie's definitely Exile Chrome Box. Exile Cathar Commando. Okay. I could have just subtletied the Cathar Commando. Well, uh-huh. Oh, my collar's been messed up this whole time. None of you told me. No one even wanted me to know. Cool, I'm pretty happy just keeping Teferi at 3, killing Felia. And yeah, I lose Coalition Relic, and I don't get to cast this Triptych Titan as fast. But... if I'm them, do I just blow? Whoa. Didn't. Make a blue. Draw a card. Whoa. Shit. They have a Hull Breacher. Wowzers. Okay, well. Love lagging. All the mana in the world. That's their last card, too. Oh, love the mana. Lag cut. Okay, poof, we're back. Triptych Titan. Oh, maybe we're not back. You need to start killing them. Need to start killing them. You can't clamp and then also sack the Cathar Commando, which is nice. Okay, we're just using it to draw cards. I don't know if that's right. I think you might want to use it as a removal spell. Alright. Land. Can I get an Urza Lord High Artificer? Or Artificer, depending on your predilections. Alright, I gotta stop tabbing. Okay, we'll just tab back and... okay. They're casting Najani. Big fan of this card. Have we seen any red out of them? Actual red? No. Okay, it gets a lot less good in non-red stuff. It's still a fine card, don't get me wrong, it's still like a good card. But outside of... oh, let's immediately flip it for free with Skull Clamp. This is some good synergy. Draw 2, flip the Ajani. I'd do it to kill the Ajani for free with Subtlety, unless they have a way to kill it. I'm guessing their big thing is like, I just want to dig to Path or Swords, which they probably have one of. Or Council's Judgment. I think I saw game 1 in Graveyard. Or game 2. Is this game 3? Or is this game 2? This is game 3. I didn't notice the Triplicate Titan is in my deck. All of those games. Don't be Council's Judgment or Swords. Council's Judgment would be the worst. Okay, they're just really digging. Wow. They've drawn, what, 6 cards this turn? Good turn. Wish that this wasn't here. That would mess up a ship so bad, by the way. Just, like, look at what he's done. Also, who keeps your gold right next to the ship's wall like that? What if something big comes and hits the ship? Now you're not only is your ship broken, but you've lost all the gold to pay for your ship getting fixed. What costs are we paying? Ocelot Bride costs, okay. You've not gained life this turn. What? Game broke there for a second. So this isn't gonna be the worst thing ever. Oh, I'm actually pressing control. I was like, why is the game super not working? Oh, we get to steal Skull Clamp, which isn't great, but it's fine. I think I'm going to tuck the Breacher, steal the Clamp, it immediately equips it and dies. I'm going to stick the Skull Clamp on Triplicate Titan, sure. Play out the Bauble. Look at a random card in their hand. Portable Hole. Uh-oh. Kill a Johnny. Hit them for 10. I think I just saved Fractured Identity / Sink into Stupor Shenanigans. Like, Sink into Stupor I use as Shenanigans, and Fractured Identity I use as an out to, like, Hull Breacher or something. Draw another card. It's Miscalc. Okay, well, I don't quite have the mana to do Miscalc and Sink into Stupor, but it's good to have options always. Always good to have options. Seeing Portable Hole actually really influenced my decision there. That's pretty big, genuinely. Copter. I'd expected either like a really aggressive play or a concession there with just like the tempo of the game. But maybe they're just lagging slightly here. Portable Hole's fine. They're just casting all their spells. From Skull Clamp. Okay. Hit the Skull Clamp. Yeah. I didn't even do the proper tech. I'm just going to move to combat and attack. I've got 2 counter spells. So. Oh, they're gonna crew copter and block Triplicate Titan. Okay. We're just gonna sing into Stupor Copter then. I was like, what is their game plan here? It's to dig one more turn. GG's, opponent. That was a good game. Okay, well, I'm going to fix the Triplicate Titan thing, and I'll see you all in the second game. Okay, we got ourselves a game. I'm on the play. I can't keep this on the play, sadly. As much as the card quality is great. I am going to keep this in the play. And put back... Teferi. Yeah. Put in the bin. If this was an untapped land, I probably wouldn't put that in bin. It was an untapped surveil land. MH4, if you control a legendary creature. Oh no. That's not quite good enough, but... Oh. Soul Ring. Take a bunch of damage. Top. Honestly, not bad. For not having a second land. Not bad at all. Especially if Karn... It's another mono-white Ocelot Pride deck. It's probably not mono-white, statistically. But it's another Ocelot Pride deck. God damn it. Goddamn aggro decks. I mean, it's actually kind of one of the decks I'm better suited against. Mid-range could really mess me up with... I mean, I would say the first deck was almost more of a mid-range deck with Luris and Sarah Paragon and stuff, but it did definitely have the aggro elements there. It was an aggressive deck that could play a mid-range game. Ooh, you take Karn. Billion% you take Karn, right? Don't land Animate Dead it, please. What do we pitch, by the way? Cut down. Yeah, that's not very good in this matchup. We took Karn. Shit. Oh, fetch. Animate Dead. Take Fractured Identity. Okay. Nope, never mind. Less terrible. I'm going to draw here. Oh, now I'm going to spin the wheel. That. Oh, I'm going to... I fucked up. Discard the Narset. Redraw Sensei's Divining Top. Oh, God, the Shrine, I hit a land. Riot Shield. Have you guys ever seen the... Nope, thought gone. We're back. We're back, mentally. I kept a hand that was very susceptible to hand attack. You take top here. Yeah. Which you don't know is bad because I stacked my deck with an island, but... Oh, they don't know about the Hull Breacher. Playing optimally. Watch, this is going to be so good. Maybe. Another land? Are you fucking with me? Are we fucking around? I mean, I know they have 2 lands in hand at least, so they're probably going to want to dig with staff. They've got 1 white source, though. They've got a swamp and a Godless Shrine, and they just got the swamp, so it's not the swamp. They play the Godless Shrine, they shock it in. Stoneforge Mystic. Are we joking around? Cauldra? We get Cauldra, that's interesting for me, because then I have the Fractured for it. If we just get, like, pre-war... Oh, no, pre-war Former Warrior is no longer in the queue, which I disagree with. I think that card is pretty fantastic. I really think it's quite good. But they cut it. They went, no, this isn't quite good enough. It's not making the mark. The Aether Spark. Ooh, interesting. That draws a lot of cards. Funnily enough. How do I play out? Hull Breacher here. If I'm them, I would have staffed. But that's... because I'm crazy. Oh no, maybe they saw Hull Breacher? They've seen Hull Breacher. They know about this. I'm not goozling anyone. And they dig with that. Cool. Let's refill our hand to 6. Okay. That's funny. The Aether Spark. Oh. Adeline. Yet another Ocelot Pride Adeline deck. Subtlety is an interesting draw. It's pitchable. No, not pitchable, sorry. Fresh Energy is pitchable to it. I would prefer not to do that. I'd rather just draw a blue source. I don't know. It's also pretty good if they swing with a Spirit Token in a turn with the Aether Spark on it and I block it. Because just to remind myself what the Aether Spark does. As long as it's attached to a creature, it can't be attacked, and has whenever a creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on it. It -5s to draw 2 cards, -10s to add 10 mana. And you scale the creature. Scaling the creature is annoying. Yep, 2 mana Aether Spark. Put it on a Spirit Token, make it a 2/2. Go up to 7 counters. Can I get Wheel off the top? Just imagine how good just Wheel of Fortune off the top here would be. Oh my god. Wheel off the top. Wheel off the top. That's the top card of my deck. Come on. God of Souls. Stealing Curtains. Damn. Bump, bump, bump. Come on. Cool. Doesn't even help me cast Fractured. It does help me cast Subtlety, though, so we're going to go Soporific Springs. Also, maybe if I can stall the game a little bit, they can start losing a bunch of life to Dark Confidant. I don't know. That might be wishful thinking. Especially because they've hit, 3 lands off of it. Oh my god. Hmm. Get a white source off the top. What would I even hit with Fractured Identity? I mean, probably the Aether Spark at this point. Maybe Staff, though. But I don't make a lot of tokens besides that. Karn's gone. Burrs would be another acceptable top deck. Another top deck I'd be pleased about. Slow game. Slow game. They're doing stuff. They're flipping Concealing Curtains. I'm gonna cast out Subtlety. Because I just need a flying blocker. Back before I really got back into Magic the Gathering, back in the day, I thought that Subtlety could just bounce stuff as well as bounce stuff that was on the stack. And I was like, man, that seems like such a OP card. And it conceptually was. And man, do I wish that it could do that. I don't kind of, because then it would just be ridiculous. It would be the best one by far. If it also could just be a bounce spell. Flash free bounce spell that can also be a counter spell and also can be a 4-mana 3/3 flyer that bounces stuff at instant speed. That's kind of broken. But there's broken magic cards. Look at broken magic card. 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 Crazy magic card. Another broken magic card. Make sure you use your staff, the storyteller, to draw. Right now. Which moves straight to attacks. We're not even equipping the other spark to anything. That seems like a wild decision. Why don't we re-equip it? Oh, we're putting the counters on the spirit token? That's gotta be what we're doing, right? Yeah, okay. I'll eat a free Dark Confidant. I think even with Wheel off the top here, though, I'm dead. I just don't think there's any route back into this. There was too much disruption to a hand that was contingent on not getting disrupted. Bush. Oh, yeah, no, that's game. I mean, I'll see what I draw, because it's a second away. It's a second away, so I'll see what I draw. Triplicate Titan. What? I took that out. If it was Triplicate Titan, I would legitimately think I was going crazy. Okay, no, now I'm just going to concede. I don't need to play this out, and I don't want to just watch. I should have seen what they had and watched a little bit more, but I was just sick of them dirtling. I'm going to bring in Galvanic Blast. Bring out the Mutt. It's very bad into like Ocelot Pride or other stuff like that. So is my deck, though. Ocelot Pride's a terrifying magic card. So are most decks that don't have, like, early plays that with big butts. Do you play X1s? Ocelot Pride is terrible against. It is amazing against you. Do you play early removal? No? Your deck is going to lose to an Ocelot Pride. No. That is not a hand that wins the game. This is a hand that wins the game sometimes, though. Keep this. Put back Sink into Stupor or be done. What I hope for. Maybe like Urza Saga's decent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Paradoxical Outcome. Yeah, that's pretty good. Urza Saga. Soul Ring. Mox Sapphire. Nettle Cyst. Urza Saga counts towards the Nettle Cyst because it counts enchantments too, because Nettle Cyst is crazy. Removal spell hit you with Ocelot Pride. I mean, that would still be very good. Removal spell smack you with Ocelot Pride is still quite good. Don't get me wrong. I am intrigued to see what they do here. If there's a way to blow up Urza Saga and the Germ, then I'm in trouble. If either one lives, I'm in an okay position. Okay, they get to take my one playable. It's a little bit unfortunate for me. But a Relic of Progenitus. I'm gonna put pressure on him. Because I think I need to. Especially with this Urza Saga, creating a blocker at instant speed. I'm going to get a Surveil land. It's a little unfortunate. I'm putting so much pressure. I mean, next turn I'm running an insane amount of damage. What? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm threatening lethal next turn, theoretically. Yes. Who knew the double power Urza Saga start would beat a Broken Hand with an Nettle Cyst? See, this is why I'm up on Paradoxical Outcome. I was down on it. With broken cards, it gets very, very, very potent. You beat the Nettle Cyst itself. Yeah, that's probably one of the best things you could have done. Yeah, you can't attack with the Ocelot Pride. I take 1. I'll fetch. Grab the Archive, Surveil. Put the land in my graveyard. Make the 4/4. Draw a Dismember. Make another Construct. Go get top. Look at the top 3. Put him back. Put him on top. Get it? Move to combat. Attack. Swing. It should hit for 6. Play out a mountain. Say go. We got some options here. We're threatening lethal yet again. This is quite a good start. This is game 2? Right. Yeah. My game 2s have been quite powerful so far. I'm hoping I can pull off another powerful win on a game 2. We'll see. That's not anything about my deck, though. It's not like on game 2 my deck gets powerful. It's just I've been lucky about when I've gotten powerful cards. Interesting. They've got to have an answer to this construct, then. And if so, I have to kill Ocelot Pride. Blocks. Block Ocelot Pride. Give a Death Touch. No. Why would we even pass to blockers if you've got a removal spell, though? Let first strike damage happen and then cast a removal spell? That's pretty smart. I like that play. I'm going to kill Ocelot Pride, though, to deny your token creation. Take 3. Draw a card. Crack Relic. Spin top yet again. Oh, shit. 3, 4, 5, 6. How do I do this? I'm lagging at the moment, which makes me terrified about putting things back. Put that on top. Draw. We're gonna go begin combat, attack, swing. This is going to be quite good for me. I think. Block. Cool. Then I go... Draw card. Play the planes. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play out Teferi. Balance. Discard their whole hand, sack a creature. Then I uptick Teferi. I mean, okay, their hand wasn't absurd, but... I could even tuck the other creature. I kind of almost want to do that. Because they're probably going to keep the Skyclave, because if they don't... I just am threatening a ton of damage next turn, and I just think I just tuck the Skyclave. Cool. Got game 2. I don't know why they showed me their hand there. I didn't know they had Evolved Sleeper. I'm just gonna, yeah, go next. Not go next. Go to the next game. And keep a hand that's fairly disruptive. It's on the draw, which isn't where I'd love to be disruptive like this, but it's got a turn 1 removal spell for their Ocelot Pride. Got a miscalc for their turn 2 play, and then when they Ancestral, I Hull Breacher. I'm calling it right now, folks. That's how this game's going to play out. That's how it's going to go. And no turn 1 plays on their turn. Do they shock it in? No, they don't. That's pretty good for me. It actually makes me feel good enough about playing a Meticulous Archive and keeping a top. I like top. Ajani Nakaba Pariah. Okay. Island, pass. I know I can play out the top and then dismember the Ajani. I don't think that's good enough. I think I need to hold up a counterspell for their shenanigans. I'm gonna take an extra 1 damage here. Could be relevant, I guess. Can always be relevant. Sometimes you get fire blasted for your last 4 HP and you go, man, if I just hadn't tapped that Horizon land to activate my top earlier, I would be alive right now. But yeah. Sometimes you just gotta sacrifice the life for the optimal play. What are we doing? I can't tell if my opponent's just lagging really bad or if they're just really slow playing. It's not unimaginably slow. They're taking 15 minutes across 2 games, but it is still slow. That's a big problem. I personally feel. Dark Ritual, pay for it. Evolve Sleeper. Are we doing it? Or Fatal pushing our own warrior? That feels like a huge waste of card advantage. I just disagree with this play. I don't think that's right, especially when you've seen Constructs out of my deck and stuff. Like, I just don't agree with that. Call me crazy, but I don't agree with that play. What's the person who had... This person did have Ancestral, right? Or no, that was my other opponent, right? No, this was my opponent. Cool. Ooh, Chrome Mox. Hey, I'm going to exile Paradox Clock. I'm underneath it. Play an island. Cast out top. and send to their turn. If I need to use a Dismember, I will, and then I'll just spin top. And if not, I'll probably play that Hull Reacher, and then I can like spin top and try to look for Mountain Wheel of Fortune, right? Make another cat, cool. Make my balance even better. So also, I'm currently lined up to kill a Ajani on my next turn. There's an Ocelot Pride, okay. I'm gonna spin top and upkeep. Kill, kill. Yeah, sure. Don't mana tithe me. Probably should have done that in reverse order. Kill a Ajani here. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's because they have very limited cards. Sorry, very limited lands. They've got the cut down. It's a little bit of a womp womp for me. I'm just drawing Narset here. Play Narset. Minus Narset. Get Soul Ring. Play Soul Ring. Spin top. Find Wheel. Fractured Identity. Wrath of God. Huh. What will be at the bottom of those? Fractured Wrath. Pass, lose the mana. We don't currently have the mana for Wheel. It's quite good. No, I need to do this. Draw, put that back. Fractured Identity, a Cat Warrior. Just to keep Narset alive. Guide of Souls, okay. I still have the Wrath of God. Play out top, spin top. Ho, ho, ho. We haven't played a land yet this turn, right? Draw. Play it. Put in my bin. F6. Nothing. Okay. What could be a problem here? Adeline? If they have an Adeline in hand, that's the part I'm most worried about right now. Is them having Adeline. Maybe Flicker Wisp, but I don't think I haven't seen Flicker Wisp out of this deck. The two decks are so similar, they're blending into each other in my mind. Ooh, Barrogoyf. That's exciting. One, two, three, four. Wrath. Wheel of Fortune. Island. I've got Teferi Analysis now, and I can hold up Subtlety. Concealing Curtains. I mean, I'm just gonna let them Concealing Curtains me. It's good, but it's not flawless. They did have Adeline. Cool. Okay, I drew Urza Saga, though. And balance is actually terrible for me. I'm going to play Urza Saga. Get that. Play out Nettle Cyst. Get a 4/4, and then I'll just cast out Subtlety. To block the Revealing Eye. Okay. Got game 2. I mean, oh my god, I keep doing that. Got match 2. I'll see y'all in match 3. We got a match 3. And that is a Mox Sapphire. Ooh, and an Urza. I want to keep this. We are on the play. This is a little bit of a risky keep on the play, in my opinion. But well worth it. Let's see what they do. Missed land drop on turn 1. Kept a 0-lander. They're a Bond villain also. What is this from the limited? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, Relic of Progenitus actually has some value in this matchup, but I still think I'm just going to crack it here. Yeah, I just need this to be a different card. Okay, Dismember's not the best. That's what we needed it to be. I am just going to slam out a Narset and minus. And take Sol Ring. Pass the turn. I could lose the Narset here. But blue-white deck, playing some prowess effects. Ardenvale Fealty, nice. I thought we took that one out. Or no, we took the Lock Twain, the Lock Twain one. That's the one. We took Twain? We took out the Lock Twain one. Urza. Let's just kill the knight. No. That's a mistake. We have instant speed interaction. We should use it at instant speed. I understand they're playing a blue deck. They probably have counter spells, but I stand by my take. Mox Jet, okay. And then next turn, I think I'm going to Paradoxical Outcome. Including returning Urza, probably. Yuck. Steal a Sol Ring. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm going to Thieving Skydiver it back. Fuck you. Okay. At her. Now I'm going to Dismember the Knight. Block. Pyroclasm. No. Cool. Usher of the Fallen. 5 Fairy. I too will Thieving Skydiver. With kicker cost. This has been a very dual back and forth of just nonsense. 1, 2, 3. X is currently 1. The game is breaking. Oh my god. Oh my god, the game is breaking. Holy shit. And then we steal back our Sol Ring. Both of our Skydivers did nothing in this game. They kind of just like jumped back and forth, trading a ring. A ring of soul. But not the soul that's in your body. The soul that's in your star. Soul actually is, Soul is a specific star. Soul is our star. So what the hell? Oh my god, they just cast Virtue of Loyalty. I kind of forget that that's a thing you can do with that. And it's kind of busted. But yeah, we're just going to trade here. Especially because your creatures are going to get way more valuable than mine. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's correct for you. Mountain. 4. Paradoxical outcome. 1, 2, 3. Done. Cast out that. Soul Ring. Urza. Scrapwork Mutt. Discard Commercial District. Swing with a Construct. Hit for 5. Okay, Adeline. I'm fine losing Narset eventually. I kind of expected that to happen. But the fact they spent a lot of effort trying to kill her. Yeah. Are they just dead? Not quite. She can die. They're gonna... Oh, it's all on tap! Shit. I forgot that Virtue of Loyalty is a ridiculous magic. I don't get this card. Like, the idea. Was it just like, oh, wait, hold on. Did I just do that? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I've got enough. Wait. 3, 5, 10, 11. This is 9. Yeah, there's no world where I can do that, all that. I don't have enough white. Shit. Okay, so we're just gonna spin the Urza wheel. Get another planes. Funnily enough, now I'm gonna have 3 mana left over. They've got another creature here. It's like, womp womp. Just tuck it with Teferi. Fallen Shinobi. Oh, God. Okay, well, we're gonna lose game 1. Till Virtue of Loyalty. Jesus Christ. I have had bad experiences with that card. Okay. We're gonna cast Scrapwork Mutt out here. Discard this island. Get a Meticulous Archive. Play a Meticulous Archive. Surveil. No, I need action. Might be saying that is action with Teferi. I kind of agree. But that's kind of the worst thing I could have drawn. I really would like it if you traded. I probably should have kept the reprieve. Yeah, I know. No, but they have Elspeth. I need to deal with Elspeth. No, I stand by my decision. They hit him for 2. They make another 1. Oh, they just killed the fairy. Yeah, okay. We're just going to scoop to this. We've lost. Jesus Christ. That card is not cool. I will bring in Galvanic. I actually kind of like Scrapwork. No, it's one of the worst cards. I could bring in the green. We could swap pivot to green off of red. Bring in, like, Bring to Light, Valky. Yeah. I kind of like that, actually. Bring in this, cut this, cut this. I should keep that in. This. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yes, do I want to bring an Ursine? No, this is fine. I'll bring an Underground Sea over an island, just because I can. For casting Valky or Tybalt. Keep this, yeah. Thieving Skydiver, their own mocks this game. We'll just play out Island to play around Wastelanding. Me. Oh, Underground Sea's also good for Dismember. Storm Tracer's talent. Oh, Giver of Runes. Okay. Fine. Can't be dazed. It could be Spell Pierce, but this doesn't play around Spell Pierce anyway. I guess I get Mana Tithe here. If I get Mana Tithe, I'm just annoyed as hell. Cool. Draw thing. Island. Okay, we're just gonna go Island. Narset, I guess. Minus Narset. Narset becomes a lot worse here, I'm realizing, actually. Play out a Mox Sapphire. No, I'm gonna not play out a Mox Sapphire because they also have Thieving Skydiver. And rather not give them a target on the turn where it's optimal to play it. Well, I got punished. Theoretically. They could take the Moxen. They probably should just take Karn, though. Makes it cost 2 more, correct? Yeah. Hit her for 1. I also end up cutting a white source from my deck, I'm realizing, by cutting that one. I am just going to kill Narset here, though, to dig for... Balance is good as fuck here, but I can't cast it. Did I play out a land this turn? I have. Oh, I played out the Water Growth, so it wasn't even an option if I didn't do that. This is too tricky. Do I take the balance or the Nettle Cyst? I think I take the balance. I crack this. Get an Urza Saga. Pull out Mox Sapphire. Go. Jutei's scary. I do have this Thieving Skydiver, though. I think here I'm just going to cycle this. I think I really need to get to a white source. This is actually helpful. A little bit. Gain 2 life again. Balance. Lose both creatures and a card in hand. Is it the best balance ever? No. It does what it needs to do, though. Yeah. So we've got some powerful plays here. We've got Fracture, we've got Thieving Skydiver. Thieving Skydiver, if they just cast out the GTA and don't have counters on it, is very solid. So next turn I could play out Saga, Skydiver the GTA, and still have 2 mana up. Alright. Discard a Meticulous Archive. And that's 6. 2 mana up. I don't think I have anything great to play off that. I can also just play out Karn next turn. Start down ticking. GTA. If they play a GTA, I'm very inclined to steal with Skydiver. That feels very good to me. And I get a free equip. That's what I'm talking about. Tuck Skydiver or Tuck GTA? Tuck GTA. Interesting. They have a kill spell? Oh no, it just bounce. Not Tuck. It just bounces to hand. Duh. So 1, 2. Whoa, I think I could do something awesome. Okay. Jesus. In combat, attack, kill Teferi. I get to cast out my own Teferi. Oh, untap 2 lands. Yeah. Kiora, okay. I know this goes against everything that is the core of my being, but I'm just going to cast out a Hull Breacher here. If I get Counterspell, I get Counterspell, and fuck me, but... Yeah. Go get Soul Ring. Skydiver. Ooh. Okay, we got Valky. We could just play Valky next turn and then eat other construct. Oh, man. They gotta cast out Skydiver X is 1, steal the construct, or they steal a Soul Ring. It's gotta be the construct, yeah. Equip. Sweet. Play that. Talk the construct. 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5. I got 5 there. This costs 7. So I'm just gonna go red, black, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter. Attack for a bunch and make an 8/8. Do that. Pass. Super Friends deck. I feel like blue-white decks very often end up feeling super frenzy because they're just playing control-y and lots of planeswalkers. Blue-green, like Band can also do that, but it's still blue-white, I know. But Oko is another great one that just gets slotted in a lot. There's also the blue-green Tamiyo alongside just mono blue Tamiyo. That's technically blue-green on its reverse side color-wise. Oh, I've been playing slow. Wow. Speaking of slow playing, this hand's phenomenal. Keep this. And there's a Chrome Box. This is just a turn one. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I'm an idiot. Okay. Got a Kiora, the Rising Tide. This is turn two, Bring to Light, Tibalt. Is one of the main things it is. Did I put in a forest? No, I didn't. Okay. It's not then. I will put that on top of my library, and I will go blue, blue, 2, 2, 2, Urza, make a construct. I know the top card of my library isn't Tibalt. Kiora. Kiora's quite a good card. Especially with G-Tape, but I'm going to get to do very, very busted things next turn. Hit the Construct or hit the Urza? Hit the Urza. I do still agree with that, but... White and 2... Yeah, it's quite a good hand. This was quite a good hand. I think... I'm not positive that I'm going to win this game. I'm not at like 110%. But it would seem likely. I take this Archive, Relic of Progenitus. Okay. Does fly, which means Tybalt's in danger. I'm in danger. I think I'm going to play this X. I want to untap mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can cast more things now. Draw 2. Yep, I'm behind that. Play. Combat, attack. I can also play this on later turns. Hit them for a bunch. That's like the one really powerful thing about Tibalt. It's kind of like permanently drawing cards that are in your exile may cast this card zone. Okay. That's good. It's a good play, especially card advantage-wise. Lifelink, and they hit Tibalt for 3. Blue, blue, blue. Well, red, blue, blue. I am gonna spin top here. My own Meticulous Archive, Narset, and I'll draw balance. Will uptick Tibalt, Council's Judgment, Narset. Moto is being slow. I'm going to kill that. I'm going to hit them for 11. Uh, 1, 2, 3. See, I don't have enough to do everything I want to do. Suppose if I hit them for 12, though. GJ is very powerful, and GJ is going to be online next turn. Which I don't love. I don't love it, but it's okay. And we're going to pay that. We're going to go 1. I'm going to vote for Sarah Paragon. Vote for Sarah Paragon. I'm going to go... I should have one more man. Oh, no, I spun top. Okay. No, I'm just an idiot. This can happen post-combat, then. Unless I drew specifically Mox Sapphire, then this was a misplay. Which is, you know, likely. I'm going to dig a lot of cards. I do know one of them is a Meticulous Archive, though. Speak of the misplays. Play it out. And then... yeah. Did I win? I think can we finally get a 3-0 in a league? My third league. I've 2-1 the others with the new cube. Third league with the new cube. What is my league overall? Probably like my 50th, 60th league overall. I've played a lot of Magic the Gathering. I like the game. Oh, man. I'm not going to have 6 because technically there's stuff I could do. And I've learned my lesson about F6ing when there's stuff I could do. Gets lifelink. Does it attack? Kill Tibalt. It has to. Otherwise, Tibalt just eats it. Not equipping GT is interesting. Do they have a board wipe? Okay, I win. That was awesome. Let's go look at that deck and talk about it. View my previous deck. So, I think I probably should have been on Velky Bring to Light and the green instead of the Wheel of Fortune that whole time, maybe, and maybe cut the Narset for something else. I think I discounted that too easily. I could have also maybe been just doing both. I had a good amount of green fixing, and that doesn't really replace blue. I probably should have just been on both and cut, like, the mutt. And maybe the relic or something like that. That's probably was the correct play, but I didn't do it. But we still got there. We got all 3 games. Overall, mana was okay. Was probably our weakest point. Super solid power. Just drew it a lot. Like, I'm not going to take too much credit and be like, I was the most skillful player ever. I had a lot of hands where I went, oh, this is a Chrome Mox Soul Ring. But that's also why you take Chrome Mox and Mox Diamond quite highly, I think, in this kind of deck, just to really lock in the fast mana. Subtlety was fine. Urza came out to play a bunch, was awesome. Paradoxical Outcome was an unsung hero there. Did awesome. Did phenomenally well. Teferi, 5 Fairy was great. Hull Breacher had its moments. Narset had its moments. Fractured Identity did its thing a couple times. Balance and Wrath, having those both in the main board, I think was a great call. I think it just really did what it needed to do. And then you had the aggressive side from Karn and Nettlecyst and Urza. That didn't really come into play as much because I was going up against such aggressive decks. Like, again, I was against 3 decks that were basically mono white. It was crazy. I was not expecting to see that. Left Triplicate Titan in there for game 1. Match 1. Just testing a little theory of mine called forgetting to take Triplicate Titan out of your main deck. Whoops. But it actually came up and was good. Velky Bring to Light, an incredible combo. Getting to do it on turn 3 is very, very, very strong, obviously. It's very reminiscent of old Cascade when you Cascade into Velky and just kind of win the game. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for playing. Don't forget to do all the algorithmy stuff, like, comment, subscribe, helps me out, helps me know to keep doing this stuff. If you want to take a look at the cube or my deck list, all that stuff will be down in the doobly-doo. And I'll see you next time. Bye.